Hey guys, so this is what is this actually? Well, crap. The Valentine's Day fight in the February patch. I'm not really sure when this is going to be available till probably middle of March or something. But basically, you get put on a side. You're either on Devotion's side or Scorn's side. So that's randomly selected when you basically enter the instance. So you could possibly be on Scorn's side 3 or 4 times in a row. Maybe you'll be on Devotion's side once or twice, and or maybe you'll just keep cycling through them. It's kind of randomly generated like that. Basically, what you do in the fight is you pick up these hearts and you take them to a fountain. And each time you take them to a fountain, there's like a scale thing that happens. So eventually, when you take enough of them to the fountain, you basically win, and it gives you a little bit of an update as to how far ahead you are. At the same time in this fight, the enemy, so Devotion or Scorn, whoever you are in the fight, their minions, these little shrubs, there's a couple of others types of shrubs, but they're basically going to be trying to kill you and at the same time taking hearts to their respective fountains. So that's how you basically lose this fight. There's one of two ways. You can obviously die completely, or if you get completely overwhelmed and the other side takes too many hearts to their fountain, that's basically going to end in disaster for you. You're going to lose. That is really creepy. I don't like the shrubs. Like a giant baby with a man face and wings. Ugh, it's disturbing. At this point, I wasn't really sure if our group had a healer, and that's purely there's a glitch in the game basically where sometimes the icons won't show up as to what spec they're on. So our middle player Boof, I didn't know if he was a tank, DPS, or a healer for most of this. Now I figured he would have been a healer because I did see some heals going around. The thing with this fight is it's so spread out. And the heals in this game are more concentrated around the healer, so in a specific area. Usually you can tell by the circle on the ground, but that specific area is usually where the heals go. And on a fight like this where everyone's spreading out, running around, picking stuff up, maybe killing enemies on the other side of the room, the heals don't usually hit everyone, and I wasn't even sure he was a healer for most of it, so I nearly die a lot of times in here. Lucky I had quite a few extreme soders, or whatever the highest one is, and that basically saved us a lot, or saved me. It didn't save the group. They'd have probably done it if I died, but as you can see, goes here. This fight takes this fight took a really long time with our group. One of our players did die at some point. It took like 7 or 8 minutes. So this is on slightly faster than 1 speed, 1.25, I think, like most of the other videos that I've been putting out recently. So this basically just goes on for 8 minutes. You kill the shrubs or whatever's attacking you. They spawn from the door. You pick up the hearts. You take the hearts to your respective fountain and stop the enemy from doing the same thing. For most of this, I was really panicking, just trying to survive, and I totally forgot about the hearts. So that probably wasn't the best thing. If you can see on the right, there's basically it tells you who's leading. So Scorn is leading. That's our side. And then it says like Scorn is near victory, or Scorn is losing, or Scorn leads. So it gives you a little bit of an update. It's not like specific, but it tells you sort of the base of where you are. Found that if you go to the fountain, you can turn into a really creepy looking shrub where you're actually kind of like a kid with a man's face, but you have like these cool shades on, and I don't even understand. I can't even contemplate this fight. I wasn't sure what they were doing. At about this point, when I realized you could turn into whatever the shrub is, I just face palmed a little bit because I don't even think you can fly. Actually, you have wings, but I'm fairly sure you can't fly when you're in this form. Or maybe it was just me and I'm retarded. I don't know. As you see, still running these hearts around. Obviously, they only have a specific time that you can do them, so if they're laying there too long, then that heart's gonna die, basically. And as you can see, it's changed to Scorn is close to winning, so our team is close to winning. And I think the sad thing was we were actually on the close to winning stage for like 4 minutes, so half the time we were in this place, we were close to winning, which isn't good. I think maybe it's because I started sort of panicking and trying to not die rather than get the get the hearts. They do glow, so they're pretty easy to see. You know what? Well, nothing's going on here. Actually, I was gonna post the Catwoman finale content, so like the last part of it. I went to look at the footage that Fraps recorded, and it was all good until the last boss fight. It got like 17-20 seconds of the last boss fight in, and then for some reason it goes all corrupt and like the video quality deteriorates into this weird mess of horribleness. That's pretty much the best sentence I could come up with, even though that's terrible English. And yeah, so I've got the Catwoman content up until about the last boss fight, and like I said, about 20 seconds of the last boss fight. So I'm going to see if I can go redo the last part, or the last boss, and like sort of edit the fight in, so it'll just be a different last fight than when I actually did it originally. But at least it'll still, you know, show the content. Otherwise, I would have put the Catwoman content up now, but unfortunately, that did happen. I hate when that happens. Probably shouldn't mess around with my files so much and like edit things and render stuff. Probably just sort of leave them as they are until I need them, and that way they probably won't be corrupt when I take a look at them. So we're pretty close to winning here. I actually really didn't see the point in this whole endeavor. The loot is pretty crappy, and the tokens that you get are pretty much pointless. I mean, I'm sure there's some purpose. I really liked it just for the achievements. I needed the achievements in here to bump me up to closer to the next skill point, because skill points can be pretty valuable if you put them in the right places. I think I'm at like 28 or 29 right now. Devotion keeps gaining hearts. That bitch stealing our hearts. If there might be a storyline behind this, I don't really understand it. Why Scorn is fighting Devotion. It was, you sort of walk in there talking. They seem all friendly. I mean, I can't work it out. What actually led to this conflict? Maybe there's a quest or something that explained it, but I couldn't work it out. The good thing about all the mobs in here is they can be stunned and CC'd and lift them up and whatever you want to do to them, they're extremely vulnerable to. None of them are immune, except the big fat kids that creep. Oh god, they disturb me. Yeah, the giant fat ones with the man heads, they can only take 1 or 2 damage, so you don't really want to target those. And they're the ones that pick up the hearts. They're picking up the hearts that are going to go into their fountain. Oh, sorry. So, just 8 tacos. Yeah. Yeah, so this is all dying. I'm nearly dead. Throw up a quick soda here. Got the, oh, that is it. Yeah, wait. I thought that was our healer for a minute. No, it's our damage class. Pow, shooting. Really, I've run out of stuff to say. But I don't want to turn the mic off, so this better finish pretty soon because there's not much more I can say about it. Well, that said, if you're watching this and subscribed or whatever, just post a comment. Not necessarily, well, yeah, you can post a comment on the video, I guess, or in my channel, or PM me what you actually want to see in DC Universe. I'm thinking probably from now on it'll just be random crap that I find, or possibly maybe like a PvP arenas, that type of stuff. But that's the fight. There you go. I did it, and I've done it before, so that was basically the achievement for doing it on Devotion and Scorn signs. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.